Okay, so let's take a look at inventory app in Glide apps. So basically, we will be creating a spreadsheet that will contain all the table items necessary for making our inventory app, right? However, what we'll do first is open Glide apps, then you can add your team members into this particular project so that they can do add their input into your app, and you will be able to see multi-user app created, right? So as you can see, one of my teammate is already in this, and I will try and create a new project. I will name this inventory app. Then I will use large screen, click continue. Then within the data source I will be importing one of the file, right? So for that I will just use Excel, right? So when we use Excel, I'll be able to create this tabular structure, right? So we can start with product code. You can also use SKU or code ID, right? So if you use SKU IDs or PID, that would be much better. Then you can create a category, and then you can have unit, price, then product name, right? So here I will be fixing few things, and finally we will have notes. So let's say PID P001, category let's say food, unit 2, price for each would be 2.99, then product name would be something like frozen food. Notes, you can say non-veg frozen food, right? So like this we managed to have some of the options here. So let's say food, and then let's say kitchen item, unit we will choose 2 again, 3.99 being the price, and then kitchen item we can use something like scrubber, right? And then scrubber kitchen item, right? And so I will save this and put it on desktop, right? So here I can tell you that inventory app, right? So once I saved this as inventory app, I can simply close this, come back to Glide apps. Here you can see I can open that particular ODS file, and here we have our inventory app dot ods. Open it, and it should take you to the app which is generated out of our tabular structure, and at least 2 rows worth of data added into it, right? So you can also edit this existing table that we uploaded inside the Glad apps, right? So I will show you how to do that. Color here is picked random, we can even change that later if you want. The case here is we are making use of cards. I can change that to list on the right hand side style. If you choose the option for your individual entries, you will notice that ID, then category, unit, price, product name, notes listed here, right? Here I will be changing this label into inventory stock, or just keep the inventory as is, right? So after that, what we can do is we can change few items data. We can choose title here, add something different, or meta you want something different. For example, let's say product name is the meta, it will appear on the top. So product name frozen food, scrubber, then its ID and category will be listed. So that would be a much better way to present your data as well, right? So apart from that, like I said, you can add user. I already have one of my teammate added as a user. Another thing I can do is click on data tab, where you can see all the existing data. If you want to make the category into subside, some sort of selection option, you can create new column, then select the type as choice. Let's see if that's possible. If that's not possible, then we may have to choose other option. Let's see, currently we have extremely limited choices, right? So encoding, decoding, array. So yes, pretty much limited choices we have. So manually entering seems to be the only option we have for category, but we can manage that. Now you can see this being one of the options. You can also add additional tables. You can sync that with this table as well, right? Now if you go to layout, whenever you add new table and make it part of your one of the collection, it will get added on the top of your app. So we have inventory and users, right? So like these two options you would be seeing right now, and as you add more, those tabular structures will be added on the top. So this was just a demo for you to see how